Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that I need him. I need Juuichi religiously. Anyways, let's just hop right in. I fucked that up so bad. I groan as I push my hips forward. Not only are my feet killing me, but I have this pinching sensation in my lower back. I don't think I've been walking around town that long. Is this what it feels like to get old? As habit would dictate, I find myself marching down the road that cuts across the middle of town. I honestly really enjoyed my time wandering the town today. Helps that the weather's nicer than it's been lately. The sun seems to have gotten over whatever vendetta it has for me. The gentle breeze cools what little sweat remains on my brow. The distance passes quickly, and soon I hear the grumble of old cars and the occasional shop bell ring. Yeah, where is Katz? He hasn't been here for the past couple streams. I assume he's sleeping. In comparison to the usual day on the streets of Osaka, Minasato isn't exactly busy. But it seems a few people are out and about today. My ears perk up. Funny how loud, boisterous laughs are becoming a very normal thing to hear, huh? I break into a light jog and try to follow where that familiar laugh is coming from. Thankfully, the gravel crunches only slightly as I squat down behind a sign just one street over. Well, boys, here's the place. I sneak a quick peek just in time to see a certain tiger leading a pair behind him. Mr. Urashima, sir. Is this really it? Listen closely. It's not often Yoshiro lets us off work. A lesser man might take the opportunity to melt into his couch. But the Ushima men are anything but lesser. We are hunters in their prime. I watch in amazement as Uncle Takeshi flawlessly strikes a pose straight from an old television show. He keeps his left bicep flexed while his right arm shoots out to touch the sky. What we're about to witness are the finest techniques known to man, Sotaro. I'm ready, Uncle. Do I have to be here for this? I just wanted the soda. Takeshi chuckles and lets his pose drop. With a confident stride, he grabs Sotaro around the shoulders and leans down to speak. Trust me, with my training, you'll have that mane fully grown by next month. Takeshi's arm swings the rest of the way into a light headlock as he ruffles the lion's mane. And you've already got the advantage. Ladies love that caveman lion mane look. Know what I mean? Well, when you put it that way. That's the spirit. We'll be introducing your mom to her future daughter-in-law by tonight. First lesson. It could honestly just be my distance from them, but I'm pretty sure I saw Tora pull a pen out of his pocket. Wait, is that a notepad too? The hunter must always be aware of his surroundings. And my instincts tell me that someone is trying to mooch free lessons over there. With his grip loosened on Sotaro, Takeshi's free hand takes the shape of a gun and points it at my hiding place. What? Damn those tiger senses. How's he guy supposed to spy on people in this town? No use hiding, bro. Those blue shoes are a nice touch on that inconspicuous sign look you've got going. My eyes widen as I look down at my feet. Crap. Sorry. I just happened to be walking by and... I cut off mid-sentence. I step away from the sign and cross the street, making a show of dusting myself off to bide time to make a good excuse. Oh boy, everyone's staring at me. Must look like a total spaz right now. Come on, Uncle Takeshi, help me out here. Well, you might as well come along. It's not often that I teach for free, you know. Yeah, Yuki. We could use a third, right, Sotaro? I don't know. I mean, wouldn't Mr. Nishimura find this a little silly? Nah. I bet Yuki's already a pro at this, right? I crank my head to the side. What exactly are you guys doing anyway? Only the greatest of skills a man can learn. Takeshi motions for me to come closer, peeking over his shoulder as he does so. I lean in, the Beastman cups one hand over his mouth. I'm gonna show you guys how to pick up chicks. What? 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 He finishes his sentence with a broad smile that would have undoubtedly made any chick melt. Oh. That sounds like fun. I let out a long sigh in my head. It most certainly does not sound like fun, considering they're hunting different game than me. Dude, this is gonna be awesome. We might as well get started, guys. But first, we need to find the perfect spot. Cups a hand over his brow to block out the sunlight and scans the street. Why does he do this? Why are you like this? Takeshi, why are you like this? For the most part, downtown is quiet until Uncle Takeshi's ears poke up as a shop bell rings in the distance. Follow my lead. I just got a good vibe just now. Without turning to address us, Takeshi crosses the street in a light jog and settles into a confident stride down the sidewalk. I already have an image of the way he's walking. I just thought of something horrible. Sotaro takes a quick glance both ways down the street before breaking into a run to follow, with me and Torihiko casually bringing up the rear. So, you're... How the hell? No. Why are you here? How the hell did you open that door? How did you know you're not staying in here? You're not staying in here. Why are you like this? Don't you get pissy at me. Let go of my speaker cord. Why are you like this? A cat got in. So, you're trying to score a hot date for the weekend? Well, Torihiko perks up at the question, blinks a few times before answering. His widened eyes seem to tell a different story than what he probably intended. I just figured, you know, Sotaro needed to learn from the best. I raised an eyebrow. You really think he's up for this? I motioned towards the young lion in question, but slowed down to a walk with his hands in his pockets. Psh, he's more ready for this than you are. Hey! A petite mouse lady stands over the counter of the candy shop, chatting casually with the clerk. She sweeps a lock of her hair out of her eyes as Takeshi whirls around on us from outside the shop. Hot babe at 9 o'clock. Get down. What? I said get down! The four of us scramble for the cover of a nearby bench, which surely hides us about as well as my sign from earlier. Uncle Takeshi leans over to whisper at us, and I feel one of his whiskers poking me in the cheek. Okay, so that's Kasumi. I've stayed at her place once or twice, so this should be a simple in-and-out operation. I snicker a bit at the comment and nudge Torihiko with my elbow. He returns my motion with the wiggle of his eyebrows and a broad smile. Sotaro, on the other hand, seems a bit less enthusiastic as he draws his knees up further to his chest and furrows his brow. Okay, now, You guys stay here and keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on her too, but, you know, mostly me. Just one thing before I get started. With a flick of his wrist, I watch Uncle Takeshi open the top button of his shirt. What the fuck? Exposing a bit of his chest fluff. Damn. Okay, clearly that stuff works since it's working on me. And he's going to teach the other two guys sitting next to me how to do this. Oh boy. Okay, now you just wait for an opening, like here. Takeshi stands up quickly, smooths down his shirt, and crosses the street just in time for this Kasumi to turn around and exit the shop. Kasumi? Kasumi Takahashi. Well, I'll be damned. Takeshi? It's been so long. How are you? Beside me, Torihiko clenches his fist in victory. That's my uncle! No woman on earth can resist the Ushima charm! A smile forms on my face. Oh, so you're not single then? Hey! I could have a girl anytime I want. I'm just busy, that's all. Yeah, sure, yeah. I just want to, I actually have a little story with that whole, apparently that works because it's working on me. The few years ago, my, friend, my best friend, he was, doing something like that. I think he was trying to get a girlfriend at the time. I can't fucking remember, but, like, it worked. Not on the girls, though. It worked on me. I'm totally not doing anything with the best friend trope, but totally not. What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. Yes, I am. I'm just busy, that's all. Sure, haha. Torihiko lightly slugs me on the thigh and turns back to watch Takeshi work on the mouse lady. Now seems to be listing off restaurants in Kazanari. Are you picking up any good techniques over there, Sotaro? I'm not so sure I'm cut out for this kind of stuff. Torihiko pats the line lightly on his back twice and gives it a soft rub. Don't be so nervous. I mean, it's not like you have to marry any of these girls, right? Somehow, I don't think that made the line feel any better. Yeah, I guess you're right. You usually hang out with Kyoji, don't you? Where is he today? Seemingly relieved that I changed the topic, he gives me a little smile. There was someplace in Kazanari his family wanted to go to today. I think he said it was to celebrate his grandparents' anniversary. And my dad gave us all the day off from work. Said he had some big-name guest coming and he wanted to handle them personally. Torihiko turns to wink at Sotaro and motions with his hand at the woman now hugging Takeshi around the neck. Sure beats playing those bullet hell games with Shun, right? Sotaro seems to contemplate the question for a second before answering. I like most of the games he has, but I still don't quite get those. Neither do I. It's like playing fighting games with him, right? I will never, ever play another one of those with Shun again. I chuckle a bit at the thought of Tora challenging Shun. Attention deficiency seems like a must in order to enjoy the more hardcore parts of Shun's library. See? Easy peasy, just like I told ya. I'll be coming home late tonight, Tora. Be sure to leave some dinner for me. Alright, boys, so did you catch all that? Was the #1 thing that sealed the deal. To be honest, we all stopped paying attention halfway through. Tora? Making eye contact? What? No. That's just the setup. What got me an invitation to her place? Hiroyuki? Both of those are horrible. I think the difference is, like, complimenting her outfit seems a little less stalkerish. think the first one seems just a tiny bit less stalkerish. They're both horrible choices. Takeshi, you are a horrible person. This is how you go to jail. This is how you go to jail. This is how you get arrested for sexual harassment. This is how you get the shit kicked out of you. I'm gonna go with the least stalkerish option. I shrug and stare at him before answering with the first thought that comes to mind. Complimenting her outfit, right? Hell no! What? That is horrible. Takeshi. That is horrible. I'm gonna do a poll real quick. Yeah, what's the other option? I shrug and stare at him before answering with the first thought that comes to mind. Asking if she wants a good time? Listen, the two worst crimes in the world are liking adult contemporary music and asking that with your shirt still on. No! No! You know what? I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna make a poll. Just, ew! Either way, we're gonna get fucking pepper sprayed! What the fuck? Just, what the fuck? Oh my god! That is how you get pepper sprayed and or go to jail. Because if that, at this point, it's just fucking sexual harassment at this point. This is just sexual harassment at this point. I'm about to slap him so hard he loses his stripes. Oh god, is he buying into the whole alpha wolf type thing? I shrug and stare at him before answering with the first thought that comes to mind. Complimenting her outfit, right? Hell no! That's begging to get friend zoned, dude. And that is very concerning. That is very concerning. It's giving r/nice guys. Sotaro, surely you were paying attention, right? Sorry, what was the question again? Oh, come on. Alright, new plan. We're going to the park to practice. Huh? Move out. What the fuck? Exactly! Oh my god! Maybe a more hands-on approach is what we need. Totally understandable. Takeshi slings an arm around my shoulder and briskly marches me to the shade of a nearby tree. Sotaro and Torihiko follow closely behind us. Now, let's set up a scenario here. Let's say you spot a nice older woman with a huge rack at the grocery store. That is concerning. Takeshi, your behavior is concerning. Hiroyuki and I are going to play this chick, and you two are after our phone number. No homo, by the way. Takeshi, quick question. Are you wearing socks? He's a womanizer.
Get this stupid take shit motherfucker out of my face. I'm going to beat his stupid fucking ass into the ground.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
He objectifies
What's that?
women.
What's that, brother?
No homo, by the way. Takeshi finishes his instructions and pushes me to one side of the tree. I managed to catch a glimpse of Sotaro's eyes before they're blocked by the trunk. Honestly, I think I'm just a teensy bit more mortified than you are, man. Piece of cake. I'll have you in bed in 20 minutes flat. I mean, no homo. Correct, my young disciple. No homo indeed. Alright, let's get started. Hiroyuki, you get first to pick, the other guys with me. Oh boy, ladies first, huh? Are we here for Sotaro or Torihiko? Do we want to save Sotaro or have Torihiko save us? I'm doing another poll. Because this is fucking disgusting. Genuinely, this is fucking disgusting. Oh my god. This is genuinely fucking disgusting. If any of the people who work on this is here, can we... God! Womp womp, Tora. It's a quiet Thursday afternoon here, wherever this is. I'm hovering over the diced tomato cans. I swear I have a coupon somewhere in my purse, but I'm having a nagging feeling I left it at home. I think I also left the top right burner of the stove on. Lovely. I sigh and ponder why I'm even here. My husband won't be home late because he was swamped at work. Reality is he'll be late because he has a new secretary who used to be an online AV actor. Should I say something? No. That would make me seem paranoid. I am paranoid. But I am paranoid. Our husband is sleeping with his secretary. What on earth should I do? Just I'm considering kicking my shopping cart to the side and taking the first bus back to my mother's. A young man steps up beside me. What is this? The young lion is silent at first, staring at a can of organic tomato paste. I clear my throat to catch his attention. He jumps slightly. I stare at his light brown eyes for just a second before he blinks and turns away again. Psst. This is the part where you engage. Oh, sorry. Do you like the kind without salt? Excuse me? For a moment, the young man bites his lower lip and fidgets. Then he tries again. Sorry, I meant, do you like the diced tomatoes that aren't salted? He points up at a can on the very edge of the shelf and finally turns his head to look at me, revealing a bright smile. I hear they're healthier for you without salt, actually. I like it with salt, personally. It's not actually bad for you as long as you drink a lot of water. Huh. I wish you were that simple with all the stuff I eat. Okay, okay. What? Cut for just a sec. A ghost shaped like a tiger man waltzes through the shelf in front of us and bends down to speak to the young lion boy. What is this situation? Okay, listen. I dig your casual approach, but, you're coming across as a virgin. At least he isn't coming across as a fucking stalker! Remember, your goal is... What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! I'm gonna try to read this without storming off. Your goal is to have her panties hung on your wall, not joining her book club. Alright? Good. Action! What the fuck? This is horrible. The lion's eyes are wide for a second but he bounces back after a deep breath. In fact, his personality takes a complete 180. You know, I don't think you have much to worry about. You look good. You could be eating whatever you want. You think so? I know so. As
Brother,
a matter of fact, I could
What's
help
that?
wonder if you have already made plans for dinner later.
What's that, brother?
Damn, that was so smooth. Holy hell, the question came out so natural, you'd think he was being genuine. Well, you seem very nice, but I'm married. Oh, how I wish I could just bite my tongue. All women my age dream about affection from younger men not blinded by girls fresh out of high school. An interesting development, eh, Tora? What? What the fuck? How the little guy will handle this. Come on, Sotaro. Young man considers my response for a second. And then in a motion straight from the movies, he flicks his nose and grabs a can of salted tomatoes off the shelf. He hands it to me with a wink. Well, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Jackpot! Hold on. I got something just for this situation. Ah. I have something just for this situation. First off, we're gonna beat Takeshi. Just... And then we're gonna hang him. If there's anything like... Son of a bitch! As Takeshi and Torihiko dogpile onto Sotaro next to the tree we acted under, I can't help but notice how hard my heart is pounding. My god, the dude really does have game. With the training complete, Takeshi gives us his blessing to go girl hunting solo on the promise that we'd see if their mom was attractive or not. What the fuck?! With the sun fading faster on the horizon, he sends us back to the Yushima Inn as he heads off in the direction of Kasumi's house. That's where I leave this summer. The Ushima family might have another addition to their family. What? Oh, who am I kidding? This Uncle Takeshi we're talking about. He'll never be caught by that bullet. What the fuck did I just read? What the fuck did I just read? August 13th. Here's the thing, I have zero issue with straight stuff. However, that was coming across as just stalkerish. That's how you get handcuffed. By a policeman. I step into the hall after getting washed up and dressed for the day. The breakfast Grandma made was so good. I pat my stomach a couple times. I'm gonna miss her cooking when I head back home. Stop that, Hiroyuki. If you're only thinking about how everything ends, you're not living in the present. I still have a little more than half a month. There will be time to think about going home later.
This isn't straight stuff. This is just sexual harassment.
Exactly! I still have a little more than a month. There will be a time to think about going home down the line. But not right now! After finally chasing away the thoughts, I stand at the end of the hall. In the living room, Grandpa's already relaxing and watching a baseball game on TV. Grandma, on the other hand... The sound of the running sink almost covers up her humming. She's probably still cleaning up after breakfast. Glance between the two of them. Guess I have a choice to make. Are we gonna hang out with Grandpa or Grandma? Grandmother or grandfather? I don't know what, but I'm gonna do a new poll. We're here for good times and not Takeshi's version of a good time. We're here for actual good times. Like, I don't know. Like, cuddles. We're here for cuddles. Is the vote getting rigged already? It is getting rigged already. Aww. Poor Grandpa. Yeah, we gotta help out around the house, obviously. Because Grandpa's watching TV and Grandma's doing the dishes, and Grandma won. I decided to be the good grandson that I am and head into the kitchen. Hey, Grandma. She turns to face me, tail swishing around behind her. Oh, there you are. I was waiting for you, Hiroyuki. She points a finger at a stack of dishes off to the side piled high. I'm missing the baseball game. Could you be a dear and take care of these for me? Mouth drops. All of them? By myself? Oh, I hold a hand up to my head. All of a sudden, I'm not feeling too great. God damn it, Hiroyuki. Sure, Grandma. Do we have any painkillers nearby? I've got a nasty headache. She puts her hands on her hips and smiles. Oh, a little hard work isn't gonna kill ya. I know, I'm being serious, though. I start rummaging through one of the cupboards. Gotta be around here somewhere. Ears perk up when I feel a gentle hand rest on my shoulder. Here you go. She hands me a small pill and a glass of water. I didn't even see her move. How did she... I was kidding, by the way. I stacked some plates so I could see how you react. You're just like your father. Grandma. I swallow the pill and drink from the cup. It's nice to know even in her old age she hasn't lost any of her spirit. Ah, I just thought of something. Hiroyuki, have you prayed at the shrine this week? Oh, wait. Is there actually a difference for Juuichi? Let me check. Juuichi route guide. I'm Googling it. Grandma is so sweet. Projects. Homecoming. Damn. Give him the electric chair. I'm checking a guide that I found online. Alright, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we're still doing the dishes. I don't even remember if I prayed at it last week. No. Why? She shakes her head in disappointment. This won't do. You'll bring bad luck upon this household. Hey! She grabs me by the scruff of my neck and practically drags me towards the front door. Leave the dishes to me! And, leave the dishes to me! You have something more important that you need to do! Yeesh, I forgot how religious my grandparents are. Alright, I get it! Sorry, Grandma. She folds her arms while still smiling. And don't come back until you do! You can count on me. I shall shame this house no longer. Bansha! Don't disappoint me. She gives me a fake stern look as she slowly slides the door closed. I can briefly make out the glint of her eyes before it disappears behind the door. I shake my head and smile. I guess I should leave Grandma and Grandpa to do their thing. She probably doesn't want me seeing her cheer for that player she likes. With hands stuffed into my pockets, I step out into the road and make my way for the shrine. Yeah, don't fuck with Grandma. Ugh, I forgot how many steps there are here. Doesn't help that the painkiller hasn't kicked in yet. It is killing me. Look around the area. Dead silent, save for the cicadas. I half expected to be greeted by either Shun or his father. Oh well, I came here with a purpose and I'm gonna fulfill it. Arrive at the Chozubachi and dip the ladle into the water. It might not have been my idea, but I'm actually feeling up to a visit here. Wait, we're doing Shun's thing? Do we need to go back? I remember how calm this place always was as a kid, where nobody spoke above whisper. Even now it seems the cicadas have respectfully ceased their incessant chatter. I can smell the incense from where I'm standing as it burns alongside the gentle lapping of the Chozubachi. Then let's head back. Let's head back then. We're gonna hang out with Grandpa. Hey, is the game on? You betcha, boy. Come take a seat. Grandpa pats the space on the sofa next to him. I saunter into the living room, doing my best to ignore the guilt of letting Grandma do all the cleaning. I mean, it's not like Grandpa's doing anything either, right? I'm glad to see you're taking a liking to the sport, Hiroyuki. Grandpa only leads to Tora and Kunosuke? Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. Just fuck. Yeah, sounding more and more like Grandma. I can smell the incense from where I'm standing as it burns alongside the gentle lapping of the Chozubachi. Not quite sure I remember all the steps involved in making a proper prayer. Having Shun around would have been great. But I do remember how I have to purify myself first. First I pour water over my left hand. Then a little over my right. And now I need to rinse out my mouth with some. It's a bit gross probably, but I'm almost tempted to swallow. Water is nice and cool. I gently wipe my hands dry on the leggings of my shorts, then do my best to step lightly to muffle my footsteps. Well, well, if it is my old friend Hiroyuki. Looking over, I see Kuya climbing up the stone steps behind me. Kuya? I didn't expect to see you in a place like this. I could say the same thing. What are you doing at a Shinto shrine? Nothing much, I guess. Sort of got sent here by my grandmother. Ever since I got back to Minasato, my days have been a mix of running errands and following wherever my feet lead me. My friends are also on vacation, but it's not like their days are free. They have work, clubs. It's not that I don't like free time, but I almost feel a lack of purpose. Daydreaming again. Didn't mean to interrupt your spacing out. What's he going on about this time? Seriously though, you're not on drugs, right? Didn't mean to interrupt your spacing out. I just like to stop and think for a while. It doesn't mean I'm on drugs, Kuya. Yeah. Besides, take a look around you. Doesn't this place make you feel nostalgic? What's your excuse for being here, then? I guess you can say I'm a tour guide today. A tour guide? Hey, Kuya. Big brother here is kind of old, so ease up on the heavy exercise. Wait a sec. Damn it. Coming up the steps are three people I've never seen before. A light, brown-haired horseman, a clear-eyed birdman, and a short, tricolored catman. Are they friends of Kuya? Good grief, what's with leaving us behind? Don't you trust us? It's because you're making things difficult for them, Keisuke. First you're all, show me around! And then you go, we're seriously going up there? It wasn't that bad. Judging from the birdman's tone, it seems all the complaining came from the horse. Ugh. I left a part of my tooth on the step back there. But it's all good, nothing's gonna bring me down. Certainly seems like a unique kind of guy. The birdman lets out a long sigh. Who's a fox standing next to you, Kuya? He is a childhood friend. He moved away a few years ago, but he's come back to visit. Is this the guy? You mentioned his name. What was it? Hiroyuki Nishimura. Yeah, that's it. You're Hiroyuki, aren't you? Seriously, you are the Hiroyuki Nishimura? You're like low-key a legend to us. And also the most interesting thing we've seen so far. That's my name. Don't wear it out. All eyes are on me with intense curiosity. It's a little embarrassing. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare like that. Kuya, didn't mention you were an Arctic fox. That's super cool. You don't see them often. Kuya always has a smile on his face when he talks about you. Huh? Is that true? I blurred out in a shaky voice. Even for me, that sounds weird. Hey, Yuki, you can stop talking now. Hey, don't try to deny it. Your tail was wagging when you talked about him earlier. What? There's no way that's true. He's telling the truth, Kuya. Are you saying you had no idea you were doing that? It was wagging like crazy, wasn't it, June? The Catman nods in agreement. Kuya looks away from me and hangs his head in silence. Honestly, though, what else can he do? The 3-on-1 isn't very fair. It's kind of awkward being the cause of this. I feel bad for him. Well, looks like you all know me well, but I'm afraid I have no idea who you are. Kuya, would you mind introducing me to your friends? Sure. Hiroyuki, these are my bandmates, my true friends. Your true friends? That's odd. What about us? The Horseman is our drummer, Keisuke. Nice to meet ya. The Birdman over there is our vocalist, Yuki. Nice to meet you. I hope we get along. And the Quiet Catman over here is our bassist, June. He gives a slight bow. Not much of a talker, is he? Well, anyway. We usually borrow a studio in Kazunari to practice, but there's some construction going on, so we're not able to use it for the time being. We've tried looking for another place, but there isn't one quite as good as Kazunari. We're free for the day, so the guys decided they wanted to see my hometown. Talks a lot faster than usual. He must really be in a hurry. Huh, I see. Isn't there a place you can practice here in Minasato? I was thinking about asking Mr. Akagano if we could borrow the school gym. That makes sense. The gym would work pretty well for that kind of equipment. I'll probably have to go through Mayor Shigure first, though. Ooh, then check in with my parents. Kuya's sentence trails off with the last word. I'm not sure I heard it clearly. Anyway, I figured this would be a good opportunity to go sightseeing. So that's what you meant when you said you were a tour guide. That's the gist of it. There isn't anything spectacular about the village, though. I'm kind of out of ideas at this point. Plus, the one who suggested we go on a tour is spazzing out about it. Hey, I wasn't spazzing out. I just said that climbing stairs is a pain. Wouldn't the word in general refer to that as spazzing out? No, it's not. It's totally not. I don't think so, at least. It shouldn't be. I hope it's not. Yeah, if it's not, it's not. Uh-huh, yeah. Yuki speaks in an exasperated tone. This feels almost like a small-time comedy act. The back and forth between these guys is pretty funny. They must make a great team. So you get it then. Alright, let's get a move on. We've been here for ages. Oh yeah, if you want Hiro-kun, you can. Is it okay if I call you that? That's fine, I don't mind at all. Awesome, so do you want to tag along? You look like you're free. Heh, for once Keisuke comes up with a great idea. I know, right? It's cool if you want to pile on the praise. It was a joke, knucklehead. Still be nice to have you along with us, Hiro-kun. It sucks when everyone's all formal. Yes, I mean, yeah, okay then. Just like that. A little more swearing and you'll fit right in. Keisuke, don't overdo it. So what's gonna be, Hiro-kun? Do you want to join us? Kuya would probably be happy if you did. Why you? Looking at Kuya, that doesn't seem likely. He looks like he'd be mad. Still, I'm free soon and don't have much reason to refuse. Oh, shit. We can't go. Like, let me show you what I mean. We can't go because, like, here, I'm hovering over it. Here's my mouse. As you can see, I'm clicking. I'm clicking my mouse. Let's try another form of input. The trackpad right here. I'm clicking the trackpad. Yeah, we do not have enough points with him, so no. I take another look at Kuya's face. I really don't think he wants me to come. I appreciate the offer, but I'll have to pass, sorry. Eh? Kuya's giving you a 3-hour tour. Kuya's giving you a 3-hour tour of Minasato. Here's bandmates. I wouldn't feel right coming along. Besides, I already know the town, and I'm not sure how much else I can add to the tour. Well, I guess I can change your mind. Don't tell me it's because of Kuya. Mind your business, Keisuke! Shut it, lover boy. Okay, let's not fight about this. Hirokun doesn't want to come, that's fine. I'll just take these guys somewhere else. Hope to see you down the line, Hirokun. You're breaking my heart here, kid! Oh, that's right. You got a concert coming up. Will you see you there? Kuya can probably get you a ticket. Man, Kuya looks really uncomfortable right now. Sure, Keisuke, if I get a ticket, I'll make sure to be there. Awesome! Later, Hirokun. He jabs a silent Catman in front of him. Don't just stand there, say something, June. Later. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoy the tour. The three wave goodbye as Yuki leads them back down the stone steps. Kuya stays behind, though. Sorry about that. I didn't mean for them to be so annoying. Hey, don't say that. They're your friends. They seem like nice people. I didn't mind meeting them. That's so. Well, maybe next time I'll get the 5 of us together and we can go somewhere more interesting. That sounds cool. I'm looking forward to it. He winks at me with his usual charm. He knows exactly what he's doing. Time for me to get going. See you later, Hiroyuki. He runs off to catch the others, waving his hand in the air as he disappears down the steps. I'm left alone once more on these lonely shrine grounds. Go somewhere interesting, huh? I know it's a casual promise, but it would be great if something like that came true. I slowly make my way down the street, taking in all the sights. I'm almost 2 full weeks into my stay here in Minasato. Feels like I've done so much, and yet a part of me feels like there's still something I haven't quite done enough of. We're gonna take a walk along the river. Yeah, that's it. There's one thing I should be appreciating more in Minasato. It's the river! Such crystal clear water practically untouched by modern civilization. You can't get that in the big city. Ha! It's like the pinnacle of nostalgia for me. I turn down a side alley and start heading for my new destination. Now we're gonna go swimming. In the midst of a chorus of cicadas, I steadily walk along the riverbank. Clear water flows beside me. Man, it'd feel great to jump into that. I'm thinking like an elementary school kid. It'll be okay if I cool off a little, right? My feet are tired from walking. Push my way through the reeds and place my feet in the river. Woo, I needed this. Soon I find myself standing with clear water up to my shins, grinning in satisfaction. Being warmed by the sun and cooled by the water at the same time is conflicting. I'm sure it's natural to feel this way during summer, but for me it feels somewhat fresh. It's probably because I'm in this peaceful village now instead of the big city. Maybe the water just feels that good? I try kicking one of my legs. The sound of splashing is mixed with the cicadas. Oof, did I get my clothes wet? Ah, well, I'm sure they'll dry out in the sun. I try kicking my legs as hard as I can. The droplets of flying water glimmer in the sun. I continue splashing around, not caring about how wet I'm getting. Do you think... I consider I just heard a voice. Shouldn't be anyone nearby, though. Oh! Looking up on the shore, I see 2 people I know walking side by side. They're deep in discussion and don't seem to notice me. With a bit of trouble, I step out of the water and try to get their attention. Hey, guys! It's no use, I look down at my wet feet. I didn't bring a towel with me. I guess I can use my socks to dry off. I'll stick them in my pocket for now. After putting on my shoes, I run along the gravel. Taking care not to trip, I greet them as I approach. Hey guys, how's it going? Nishimura? Good afternoon, Mr. Nishimura. There's a surprising contrast in their greetings. I guess Sotaro is the good cop and Juuichi is the bad. What are you doing here? I was cooling off a bit in the river. Oh, that sounds like fun. So, what are you 2 up to? Tono called me this morning. It was something he wanted to talk about. I tilt my head in confusion. What would Sotaro need to talk to Juuichi about? Why didn't he call Kyoji? That's what I thought too. No! Mr. Takahara can't know about this! So here we are. Huh, something he doesn't want to talk to Kyoji about. Correct. Juuichi glances over at Sotaro. His face doesn't have its usual cheer. He looks almost gloomy. I know it's strange, Mr. Nishimura, but... Do you have any advice on how I can get better? I must be missing something here. He wants to get better? What does he mean by that? We're actually going to leave off here tonight. I just do not have the willpower to continue right now. Sorry, I genuinely do not have the willpower to continue. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.